Oh, yeah, I'm being serious this time. There is leaks. We have leaks. They're dropping right now. All right, I'm being serious. So let's get a little warm up. Let's get a little warm up. You can hear me, right? Everything's all good. Is my microphone working this time? Because I know it was dodgy last night. Do we sound okay? Hopefully we do. Is it still echoey, or are we good? Is the microphone solid? Actually, I can just listen to it myself. Give me a second. How much more time? It's happening right now. Oh, yeah, I'm being serious this time. Does that sound normal? There, does that sound better? Let's get a little warm up. Let's get a little warm up. Why is it so delayed as well? What the fuck? It was dodgy. Audio still cut. It might be better now. It might be better now. We all good now? I'm cutting out. Hello? Can you? It should be fine now. It should be okay now. Mic cutting out? What? Really? A little laggy, but you're good? Huh. How much more time? It's happening. Yeah, it's a bit behind. I don't know what's going on. Alright, well, I mean, if there's like a big problem with the stream, let me know. Like if it starts getting annoying, let me know and I'll try and fix it. But yeah, okay. So page 1. How many pages are out? Okay, 2 pages. All right, cool. So, oh, okay. Yeah, it's just Mahito and Yuji again. Cool. I kind of understand what you want to do and how you plan to do it. Are you going to arrange the shapes of Japanese people's souls so cursed spirits won't be born? Okay, that makes sense. So like you use idle, so kind of like what Kenjaku did, right? You use idle transfiguration on a giant scale, and you adjust people so that they can either like control cursed energy or don't bear or don't have cursed energy, or I don't know. There'll be something. Gege would have found something. Chapter 22: The Soul's Passage. A cursed technique that interferes with one's soul and strengthen it with cursed energy. With the cursed energy of the spaceship and Okotsu Senpai. Can that really be done if you allow it? This one isn't the type to just obediently do as told. Naturally, he'll have to be subdued. Right. Right. Laggy as fuck. We good? We good? It's good though. We good now? Okay, cool. Chat is delayed a lot. Yeah, I don't know why it's like hella delayed. It's weird. It's a bit odd. Let me run that while we wait for them. Oh, I know why. Okay, it will fix itself in like 5 minutes because I'm currently uploading a video. So hopefully, once I've uploaded it, it will like. It's on 93%. I don't know if you can hear me, but it's on 93%. It will be done, like, and then it will fix. It will fix itself. 5 minutes. 5. And then we're good. I think. Oh, do you know what? Screw it. Alright, it should fix itself now. Let me know. It should get better from here. Alright. Something we haven't seen since Shibuya, apparently. Subjugation, right? Should I do it? No, I'll handle this myself. My only concern is accidentally killing him. If he disappears, we won't be able to use him, right? This is the passage of souls. No one here has a physical body except us. That's what I'm saying, bro. He's obviously not going to fight Mahito. Death can't happen here. Exactly. They were like, oh my god, Yuji's going to kill Mahito again. How? They're in the lobby. Only defeat and subjugation. He said we could tear the place apart if we wanted to. So you went, oh, so they are going to fight. Oh, I was wrong. I've got no reading comprehension. Wait, maybe. Wait, no, it's not even... Wait, subjugation. Why are they talking like he's a Ten Shadow? Wait, so they can fight. They can fight, and then because Mahito can't die, it's like a subjugation. Shall I just reset the stream? I don't mind just resetting the stream. Shall I just do that? Let me know if you want me to just reset the stream. Like, it'll take 2 seconds. Well, anyway, I'll keep going until someone tells me to restart, but it should be good now. In theory, it should be fine now. So it seems like, yeah, because Mahito can't die here, but they can still beat him and subjugate him, which shouldn't take much. Like, Yuji would just probably just punch him once and then he'll be subjugated. But how does that work in terms of, like, that's such a weird concept. Oh, they are fighting. That's pretty dope. I was wrong. I was dead wrong. I apologize. I mean, obviously, he can't kill him. But, like, I was wrong. They're fighting. It's pretty dope. Yuji's moving like Killua. Don't you dare look down on me. Oh, yeah, Mahito tweaking, bro, and he's not doing nothing. Yuji's just dodging around that shit like he's... Where are they now? Why are they, like... Why have they, like... They've torn down the curtains, and it's like we're in some sort of... I imagine it's still just like a visual representation of something. Hold up. Hold up. Let me make sure I can see chat. Oh my god, bro. No, it's good now? Okay, cool. Cool. But, yeah, okay, cool. I fixed it. Alright, nice. We'll keep going. So yeah, it just says, don't you dare look down on me, and like he tears down the curtains that make the whole place look black, and now they're like, they look like they could be like in a city, but I don't think it's the real world. I think it's still just like the soul realm. It's just like been given a kind of like an innate domain. It looks like a visual representation. So the plan is Yuji needs to subjugate Mahito like it's a Shikigami. That's so weird. Is that how the 10 Shadows works as well? Like, that would be dope if that's how the 10 Shadows works. Are you reading them on Twitter? Yeah. It's just paste on Twitter. Is it a Sunyata barrier? I doubt it. Mahito taming ritual. Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're trying to subjugate him. I don't understand how that really works, to be honest, but I guess it's not that different. So, like, I assume Toji subjugated his worm, right? Like, you can form alliances with cursed spirits by subjugating them, I guess. I imagine Gege will explain more in detail. Like, it's interesting. The Burrow open domain, I'm calling it. I don't think he got any reason to be doing that. But to be fair, it's the Burrow, so who knows. But I love this. It's like, it's not even a fight. It's like Mahito just... Because Mahito didn't even want to incarnate because Yuji was, like, still alive. So even he knew that, like, there's no... Oh, wait, that's dope. What the fuck? What's he doing? He used idle transfiguration on the ground? Shibuya. If you still have a body, you'll die if you're killed. If you still have a body, you'll die if... Yeah, so Mahito can kill Yuji, but Yuji can't kill Mahito. Only we can fight without holding back. Okay, so this is a really smart way of doing Yuji vs Mahito round 2, in that Mahito can kill Maru and Yuji, but they need to make sure... Well, no, they don't need to make sure they don't kill him, because they can't kill him. Mahito physically can't die. So surely they just need to go all out and then delete him. Why doesn't he just, like, death? You know what I mean? He's definitely going to do, like, fucking domain expansion or something. And I don't understand how he's manipulating the ground. I know objects have souls in JJK, but he wasn't able to do that back in Shibuya, so I'm wondering what's changed. It could be like Chozo, where he's developed his technique. But that's really cool. The artwork is sick. It's like Yuji standing on a zebra crossing, and then... Or maybe it's because it's not real concrete. It's like, maybe it's because it's the soul world and he can manipulate it. I don't know. But, like, Yuji's just stood there, hands in pockets. Mahito touches the floor. Like like something out of Full Metal Alchemist, and then it starts like the floor that Yuji's standing on starts warping, like it's been, you know, turned to rubber by Luffy or something, and these giant like monsters just come out and attack Yuji. I assume the next panel is going to be Yuji just deleting them with something. He's going to do something mad disrespectful. That's what I'm saying. I'm waiting for Yuji to like, because those monsters, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them right about to strike Yuji down. I don't know how Mahito is doing this, but like, they're literally going straight in for Mahito, for Yuji, and he's just stood there with his hands in his pockets, aura farming, but he's about to do some crazy stuff. Kenjaku started the culling games by using idle transfiguration Japan via the ground. Yeah, he touched the ground, but he used the barrier to idle transfigure people. It looks as if Mahito is idle transfiguring the ground, as in, like... But I guess it could be, like, maybe because it's not technically the ground, and, like, it is the soul place that he can manipulate it. I don't know. I assume there'll be some kind of explanation, but... Again, leaks, so I'm not gonna stress on the details like that too much, because normally they make sense when you get the officials. And even if they don't, it will make sense at some point, I assume. But he starts attacking Yuji, and then what the fuck? Oh, that's sick, bro. Oh my god, Yuji Iwasaki's art is so good. So he does like planetary devastation type thing. Yuji is in the middle, and it just like loads of rubble and shit and like stuff is like just either exploding or like crashing. It looks like it's crashing into. Yuji's basically trapped inside of a planetary devastation. That's it. I promise Heian Era Hakari. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll probably do it in part 2, but I'll do it. Yeah, page 5 is sick. The page just says idle transfiguration. Damn, we're getting Yuji vs Mahito. That's crazy, bro. I said with such confidence we're not gonna see them fight, just talk. But damn, my expectations have been subverted yet again. I love that. It's like, oh, we can't kill him, we just have to subjugate him. But if we just have to subjugate him and we want to do it, like, Yuji, can you hurry up? Like, why have you not done it already, bro? I know he can. I'm not saying he can't. I'm not saying he's, like, a fraud. I'm just saying, I know he can do it. Why is he aura farming? Just do it. Just one-tap him. We know you can just one-tap him. Yeah, like, maybe over time he learns to control the soul of objects. I don't know. Because we know they have them. That's the thing with the Maki Soul Split Katana, right? It's like you can... At least I think it is. I don't care about themes. That alien got to get put in his place. I don't want to say he's a fraud. He's not a fraud. He's probably top 1. Well, okay, except from... I still think Tabura is probably... I don't understand how anyone beats Tabura right now, but... I'm not showing no pages, bruv. I ain't showing nothing. Yuji has the infinity. I hate that shit. Yuji has the 6 eyes. Yuji has infinity. Yuji has scars on his forehead. Like, bruh. Can he get past infinity? I mean, if he domain diffs, then yeah. And he's such a pro at this point, he could probably use domain amp and just beat Gojo to death. Why don't you show the page? Because I will have my channel nuked. These are leaks of showing the official chapter gets our channels nuked. You think I'm gonna sit here and show the unofficial? Hell no. Hell no, bro. I ain't showing nothing. I'm gonna sit here and talk about it. I like my channel. I need to keep job. Yeah, I don't think Yuji dies in the only reason I thought Yuji would die is because he needed to meet Mahito in the Soul Realm. But now that we found a way for him to do that and not be dead, there's no way he dies. Like, that was the only reason I thought that, is because of that setup. But again, Gege is just subverting expectations. Or my expectations, at least. Get on my server. What does that even mean, bro? What's happening in my server? I know, bro. I said I'll do it. Later. I'll do the Heian Hikari later. What am I looking for in my server? I don't understand. Well, anyway. Let's see, is there another page? Oh. Oh dear. Yeah, bro, this Mahito guy is about to see what a real domain expansion looks like. They can use domain expansions in like in the soul passage place. I guess there's no reason why they couldn't. Why did the JJK leakers drop hints before the leaks? JJK leakers just suck. Can we not get a spoiler about a spoiler? It'd be better if they just didn't do it at all. Just don't do it. There's no need. They benefit. No one benefits from leaks. There is zero benefit to leaks right now. There's like nothing. It only does harm. That's it. We are actively choosing to do harm instead of not. Because people are obviously stupid, but they don't realize, right? Leaks don't make you see the chapter earlier. They don't decrease the time between chapters. They don't. Right? If leaks release on Thursday, yeah, every week, you have to wait a whole week. It's the same amount of time that you'd be waiting from Sunday to Sunday. It is a week. But you wait a week to get an objectively worse, misinfo-riddled version of the chapter. It does nothing. And it just makes situations like this, where you kind of just have to consume it, because if you don't, you get spoiled. This place is a space formed from a composition almost indistinguishable from a soul. Everything that exists here is a target of my curse technique. Okay, so it's like we said. It's that because it's in the... Stop dragging it, bro. I'm not the one dragging it. It's the leakers, man. And you still react to the spoilers, you hypocrite. This is exactly my point. Not even just because I'm a creator. If you love JJK and you're on JJK social media, yeah, and you don't want to be spoiled, you have to read the leaks. If I don't read the leaks, then I will get spoiled. I'm not making it to Sunday. Like, I would have to delete myself from... I'm a content creator. I have to be on YouTube. I have to, like, open YouTube. I have to be, like, I am online. So, like, we have to consume the leaks, because if we don't, we just get random pages dropped and stuff spoiled, and it ruins our experience as well. So, like, it's not hypocritical, because I'd sit here and happily say we can do this every Sunday as normal, but we're forced to do this, because if you don't consume them as they're releasing, you're just going to get spoiled on random pages. And then it sucks. It does just suck. Especially when you love the series as much as I do. Leaks are dropping right now. Saying all that don't change that you're a hypocrite, little bro? Well, it does. Because a hypocrite would mean that I'm the one leaking. So if I say, dropping leaks is bad, and then I drop leaks, that would make me a hypocrite, because that's what the word hypocrite means. It's like, what was the example? Someone wrote down a load of examples. Let me read through. Sorry, we have like an archive of dumb shit leakers say. Oh, it's actually crazy how many people shit on climate change but participate. Same logic. It's like, it's not an option. Like, we have to consume them, because otherwise it ruins our experience. But yeah, it's exactly like we thought. He's manipulating the soul of the area around them. Because, like, the whole place they're in is like the soul, so he can manipulate it all. It's kind of like Kiora. I don't know if you've read Kagurabachi. It's peak. You should read Kagurabachi. Kiora. He's, like, kind of weak, but he gets a massive buff when he's in his storehouse, and he can fight someone in his storehouse because he can manipulate the whole environment. And he's just used domain expansion in there, which is dope. But obviously, we're going to see Yuji do some mad shit now, right? Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god, he got gojoed. He got instantly gojoed. That's fucking funny. Oh, that's jokes. Like, you know when Gojo gets his neck sliced by Malevolent Shrine? Like, just 1 second, everything's fine, and the next, it's... Yeah, he's just spitting blood, he's losing fingers. He didn't even get the... I don't think he even got the domain off, right? Yuji just, like... Yuji cut off his fingers and tongue to stop him from chanting and doing the hand seal before he even opened the domain. That is ridiculous. I guess no Yuji domain expansion, lol. Yeah, low-key... Bro, stop spamming, man. Stop spamming. To check out general in your server. I asked you what was in my server. It'll take... What general? There's... But for a rickroll. Alright, bruh. Is the next page out? The tongue's got arms. Yeah, because he spawns arms from the tongue to like do the domain expansion, but Yuji was just like, no. Bro, Loki, he might just do that to Sukuna, you know? Sukuna goes, domain, no. That's fucking peak. That's great. That's such a power scaling thing. You know when they're all... Oh. Okay. Oh my god, Yuji Iwasaki. Yuji Iwasaki, bro. Not, like, obviously Yuji Itadori as well, but oh my god, Yuji Iwasaki's artwork is fucking unreal. That art is is that a double spread? Oh, it's not. But that art is crazy. That art is, like, actually unreal. That is one of the best... I wish it was a double spread, but... Oh, it is a double spread. It is a double spread. That is, like... Recency bias be damned, that is a top 5. It might be a top 3 double spread in JJK. That is one of the best looking manga panels I have ever fucking seen. Holy shit. I mean, I should be talking about Yuji Itadori's actual... I mean, I guess it's still, like... It looks awesome. It's kind of like the other Dismantle where it's, like, not really scalable, but... The control, the precision is, like, next level. But oh my god, that art is ridiculous, bro. That's the best panel in the manga. In Modulo, that's the best page in the whole manga. I'm so glad those damn scissors are gone. Yeah, I'm glad we have confirmation that Yuji can actually, like, just use Dismantle normally, because there are still people who are like, nah, he can't throw a Dismantle anymore, you know? Yeah, page 8 is like the best page in Modulo. And it's probably just a top 3 JJK of all time. Yuji, oh my god, he actually is Gojo. He says the thing. Yuji just said the thing. Bro, Yuji pulled up and said, yo, Waimo. He said, hey, were you always that weak? Bruv is Gojo. He is Gojo. And then does he... What does he do there? Can't tell what he actually does to him. This is so... Bro, you're so... Like, it is actual peak, bro. Actual peak. I love it. I fucking love JJK, man. Look at Yuji, bro. Yuji said, I got your nose. Bro, were you always that weak? Holy aura. Holy aura, bro. Listen, Sukuna... I ain't ever seen Sukuna move like that, bro. I'm sorry. I know it's technically unscalable, but, like, just in sheer, like, aura, it's like, and what it kind of is meant to show is, like, I feel like it's meant to show Yuji is just that guy. He's just better. He's just, like, do you know what I mean? It's peak. So peak. I was also dead wrong, by the way. I said they're not gonna fight. There's no way they fight. They're just gonna talk. I was dead fucking wrong. And I'm so glad I was, because holy shit. Look at that. Oh my god, bro. You still think Dabura beats Yuji? I don't understand. It's not necessarily that I think Dabura beats Yuji. It's kind of like the Gojo Infinity thing, where it's like, I don't understand how anyone beats Dabura. He's just too fast. His technique is undodgeable. By the way, Yuji is the strongest. I think, like, the conversation between, like, Yuji and Dabura as top 1 is, like, completely... It's obviously between those two. Shouldn't Yuji be able to use Domain Amp? In theory, yeah. Like, he would have the skill to be able to do it. That won't help against Dabura, though. Right, it might help with, like... it won't... No, let's not even get into scaling. Scaling is boring. Fuck scaling. Let's just appreciate the peak. We can worry about that stuff in a video or something, or another stream. I just want to focus on the chapter. Because it's... Again, we're gonna have... This is why... This isn't just Leek's fault, to be fair, but, like, it's gonna be one of those situations where you see hype moments in Aura, and immediately it's like, oh my god, this is the best thing we've ever seen anyone do ever, and it clears every attack in the verse. And it's like, okay, it's awesome, but there's no... Like, that doesn't... No, it's not a conversation for right now. But yes, I think it's meant to represent, like, Yuji is absolutely in that top 1 conversation for sure. I still just think Dabura is, like, built different though, I can't lie. Like, I'm even putting Dabura above my GOAT Prime Yuta Okotsu, bro. And I never thought I'd say that, but low-key. Sorry, but I'll have to use it. So Yuji just sliced off a portion of his face and gave it to Maru. Huh? Sorry, but I'll have to use it. Okay, so, like, he just gets... Maru's just gonna use a chunk of Mahito's face to do this. He's gonna use... I just need a page. I just need a Hunter x Hunter style page just explaining Maru's technique. Enough of this vague posting about the technique, bro. Oh, chaos and harmony. No, just... Gege, I know you love over-explaining techniques. Just drop a page over-explaining Maru's technique. Because what do you mean he's gonna use Mahito's technique? And I don't understand. I don't understand. It just seems to do whatever the fuck it needs to do. His technique is simple, lol. Oh, thanks, man. Thanks. Fucking great. I really don't think it's Leaker's fault, but I can understand why they'd get blamed. Leak spread like wildfire, to be honest. I mean, it's the leaker's fault that we have leaks. It's not necessarily the leaker's fault that people jump to conclusions about things. It is in that the translations are terrible, but when it comes to just seeing a feat, like, when it came to seeing Yuji's dismantle and seeing, like, what he's doing here and then jumping to conclusions is like, okay, that's nothing to do with leaks, sure. But when it comes to translations, absolutely. Absolutely is. Nah, Yuji's become disrespectful. Was Gojo ever this disrespectful towards weaklings? Yes? One of Gojo's most popular lines is saying, "You're kind of weak," to Jogo. And then Jogo crashing out. He goes like, "Yo, Waimo," you know? That's like his most iconic fucking thing. That's basically what Yuji just pulled up and said to Mahito, is, "You're kind of weak." Bro is literally Gojo. But stronger. Duh. Obviously he surpassed Gojo and Sukuna, man. Even if the attacks are unscalable, like, it's clear what's trying to be shown in the actual writing here is that he's obviously surpassed them. I know people don't like to accept it. But, like, I think it's just the truth. Am I late? A little bit. We're on page 11. We're like halfway through, just over. This is where you're weak, right? That's what I'm saying, bro. He was so disrespectful. He killed Hanabi by just walking, like, just pushing his aura into him. Just walked into him, and Hanami died. That's disrespectful. But the way he sat on Jogo's arm, even the way he was moving against Sukuna, was disrespectful. Like, think about Agito. Gojo was on the back foot, bro. And he was there looking at Agito like, you know, you can't keep up like the rest of them. Strong blue, dead. That's disrespectful, bro. Yuji over Dabura? I know there's going to be lots of people that think that. That's fine. Currently, I'm like, I think it's a conversation, but I just don't understand how anyone beats Dabura right now. But again, it's like Orion says, alright? Realistically, the boring answer to all this is we don't know. None of this shit is scalable, bro. Like, destruction-wise it is, but in terms of, like, how strong it actually is, like, AP-wise, we don't know. We don't fucking know. We don't know how fast modulo Yuji is. Like, we don't know. We just don't know. That's the thing. Like, we're looking at cubes. That's the boring answer. I agree. So I understand why you guys talk about it. It's completely valid to talk about it, because it is a boring answer. But the reality is we don't know, because we don't have enough information at all to actually conclude that. Also, does it matter? It does not matter. It doesn't matter. It just doesn't. The final panel, Yuji and Dabura in the Titanic pose. Dabura is pretty scalable, but he's not, though. Because, like, all we know is that he's capable of shredding through Maharaga like it's nothing with his curse technique. But cool. And? There are, like, so many things that could do that. We don't know what the ceiling is. We only know what the floor is. Like, it's bare minimum strong enough to just tear Maharaga to shreds. Cool. But that's, like, there's so much that, like, we don't know where the ceiling is. We have no clue. Dabura can't use that speed all at once. He needs acceleration. Yeah, but the thing is, like, acceleration, but from the moment he actually starts applying the light to himself and accelerating, he's already going, even if it's just Mark 300, which is like fucking tiny little fraction of light speed. Even if it's just that, it's already too fast. Do you know what I mean? It's just already too fast. The 3 heavenly curse god that was mentioned in chapter 8, I don't even know what that means. Page 12, okay. Oh, we have some text, okay, nice. What's wrong? No, I was just wondering if that guy might be messing with our comrades who died. Oh, interesting. Messing with our comrades who died. No need to worry. Normally souls here can't interfere with each other to that extent. Okay, okay. So he's saying, like, I wonder if Mahito was, like, screwing souls over that came here, but can't normally do that. Alright, cool. And then we see Maru use his technique. Because we saw him use it with the book, right? He, like, took the book from Yuji, and then the book, like, disappeared in his hand, like he was in a dungeon crawler isekai, like, solo leveling type thing. Where he, like, picked up the Yuki book, and then Maru just, like, made it disappear. He just put it in his inventory, is what it looked like. And it looks like he's doing the same with Mahito's face. It's like he's just put it in his inventory. I don't know, it's weird. Like, that's what I'm saying. How are you looking at this stuff and going, oh, we understand Maru's technique, it's dead simple. Isn't that exactly what his technique does? That's true. That's why we needed him in the first place. He no longer has that much cursed energy left. Earlier, he had only temporarily regained his strength due to the influence of my technique. Huh, so he was just a bum. Even when he was in here, he was just a weak-ass bum. That's quite funny. You really do understand everything, don't you? I only know because we're here. It's like Maru just understands things now because they're here. I don't know, it's weird. I need to get it. Will this be the last chapter? No. There should be like 4 left, I think. At least. We haven't got an announcement, though, saying that it's ending, so maybe it won't end, I don't know. Maybe there'll be an immediate part 2, like Chainsaw Man or something, I don't know, we'll see. But from what we know, there should be like 4 left. Mahito had 60 plus years and didn't do shit. New potential man / curse. I mean, he was weak, had like no cursed energy, or like barely any cursed energy apparently, and was just waiting for Yuji to die because he couldn't incarnate until Yuji was gone. I need World / Yuji versus Domain Dabura. Look, man, if Yuji has World /, it's like, I understand he has the skill to pull it off, but it's about why would he learn that, you know? But with the rate it's going, I wouldn't say it's impossible at this point. I don't know, I'm very interested to see how we're doing Yuji here. Mahito definitely has... Oh, Maru easily top 1 potential. I don't know about Maru. He's, like, definitely broken. I'd say Mahito has always had top 1 potential. Like, even still, Mahito is, like... If he reached, like, proper potential... Do you think Yuji will awaken his anti-gravity? I know that's a popular theory, I just don't see it happening at this point. Like, there's no reason for it. If he had inherited the technique, then he would have it. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's how he would have it, is just inherited. So, like, he would just He would just have it already, I feel like. Maru Deadass can do anything at this point. That's what I'm saying. He's not explaining the technique because it's like, it will do what I need it to do. But not in like an arse-pully way. I'm sure it does all make sense. It's just like, I just want to know. I just want to know the specifics. I want to have the full page explaining it. Oh, thanks, Orion. Plot art technique. I mean, it kind of is a little bit, but I'm sure it makes sense. I like it though, it's dope. Yo, what's good, Flame? Orion, the go here. Yes, sir. Actually, no, he's a fraud. Absolute fraud. I'm joking. Subscribe to Flame and Orion. They are both goats. Yeah, huh? Ah, come on, next page. Wait, what page even is this? Page 12? We've probably got like 6 pages left. I don't know, because there's the double spread, so. Or maybe not even. We could have like 8 pages. Alright, anyway, between 6 and 8. But yeah, I was again. Bro, I was dead wrong. Like Yuji and okay. To be fair, it wasn't much of a fight, but they did throw down. I'm curious about the subjugation idea though. I guess it's just like maybe it was as simple as we just need to put him in a state where he can't fight back, and then Maru can use him. Maybe it was just that simple. I don't know. Again, this is why I don't like leaks. Like, don't. I'm not gonna assume we know the answer at all until we get the proper translation for this stuff. Random bullshit is Maru's technique. I was surprised, bro. I was not gonna lie, I was surprised when it was like, yeah, it can draw things together, you know, it brought us to Earth. It kind of brought Tsurugi and Yuka together in the first chapter. It finds harmony, and then it's like, I create ice and trees, and I control gravity. And I'm like, okay, sure. I don't know how that works, but cool. Kind of went from like 0 to 100 really fucking quick. And now it's like I'm going to use Mahito's technique, using this piece of his face to idle transfigure all of humanity at once, using Yuta Akotsu's supply of cursed energy enhanced by the Maru on the ship. And everything just comes full circle, and we're using all the components. We're using the Yuta ring, we're using the Maru on the ship, we're using... Oh, it's just peak, it's just peak. It's just good, it's good, isn't it? Like, it's good. And oh my god, if that isn't, like... just the dopest page. What is that? Okay, so I was right. It is like an inventory. And he has the ring. Interesting. You've given me everything I need from here on. There's just one last thing I need to confirm about Earth's Kallian and the Cursed Spirits. Okay, that's probably just dodgy translation, but... So what we're seeing right now is Maru and Yuji are suddenly in a kid's room. They look like they're in like a room, and it looks like a kid's room, and it looks like Maru's brought them there. And on the floor is a trolley, like a little box. And in the box, he's put a puppet of Mahito, some Maru ore, Yuki's soul book, and Yuta's ring. Bro, he's playing Minecraft. I'm telling you, bro, he's playing a video game. He picks stuff up, puts it in his inventory. And then he goes to his crafting table and he puts all the stuff there, all the ingredients, and then he goes like, bam, suddenly, result. Just give me an explanation, man, I beg. Like, next page, I better just be an explanation of how it works, because this is cool. This is a really cool concept. And, like, the execution of the concept is really fucking cool. Why would he throw the book in there, though? Because, it will either be because of, like, what the book, like, represents, or just because the book has loads of information about the soul and how it works. Like, loads of information. Maru has some stern ritter ass power. That is a stern ritter ass power. Like, genuinely, that's exactly what that is. That is some proper 1,000-year Blood War type shit. I'm ready to cope on how Yuji doesn't have the narrative on being the strongest. That's unlucky, bro, because I don't think you're going to find much cope. Well, strongest is... I don't know, but... what I do know is that he's... narratively, there is no argument against him surpassing Gojo and Sukuna. I know when Modulo came out, and I was like, I bet we're gonna just completely creep Gojo and Sukuna here. Like, they're not gonna be top 1 and 2 by the time Modulo is over. And I was right. There's a conversation to be had about Dabura. But like narratively, I think Prime, Yuta, and Yuji are meant to be put above those two. So like, and everyone was like, nah, it would ruin the point of their characters. Bro, it solidifies the point of their characters. The whole point is for that generation to surpass them. Why can't I open my drink? So like, even though they haven't technically got the scalable feats to go, oh yes, he's definitely stronger than Sukuna, or oh yes, he's definitely stronger than Gojo. It's author intention, innit? Like, that's what I think it really comes down to. Because if you want to do it purely based off scaling, we don't know. Like, we have nothing that can actually put him above them, anyone. Yo, Thailand, what the hell? Hello. Why are you not a mod? Is the next page out yet? Ty, bro, have you seen the fucking double spread of Yuji, bro? Oh my god. It's the best spread in Modulo, and it is like low-key, is like at least top 5 best double spreads in all of JJK, bro. That shit is so dope. Page 14. Alright, bet. Alright, let me send this to you, Ty. Alright, let me send this to you real quick. Because this is like, if you want to see it, of course. I know you do. I know you well enough. Just, obviously it's still early days with these leaks, so keep it between me and you, yeah? Or I won't even put it in the thingy, I'll just DM it to you. Here. I'm getting distracted by my glorious King Thailand. But yeah, Ty, that's like unironically one of 14 isn't even out. Why are we lying? No, we're still waiting for 14. All right. Yeah, Ty, bro, that is like unironically like a top 3 JJK double spread of all time. Like if you told me that was your top 1, I'd be like, alright, cool. That is fucking nuts. Like actually nuts. So cool, dude. It's so cool. That is the most, like, low-key might be the most aura in the series, bro. Like, that might just be highest aura moment in the series, I'm not gonna lie. Like, Yuji just takes the cake with that one. Okay, maybe not. I still think Gojo Black Flash is up there for me. But, dude, it's fucking... Modulo has got it to the point where it's like, my favorite characters right now in JJK as a whole, I haven't considered Modulo actually, but my favorite characters are like Yuta, Gojo, Todo, Yuji, and then Kusakabe. Duh. I love Todo so much that I was like, I don't see myself putting Yuji above Todo ever, but low-key after Modulo, Yuji might have to be in my top 3, man. Todo might have to get shifted, like demoted. I might have to swap them around. I don't know, I'll let it sit because recency bias, but like, bro, Yuji is just a fucking menace, bro. He's an absolute menace. And one of the coldest, he's like one of the only main characters that I genuinely love. I don't tend to like main characters that much, or at least I don't normally care for them too much. They very rarely break the top 5. But Yuji Itadori, like, is just a different, he's just a different creature, man. He's just, oh, he's so fucking cool. That's crazy glaze. I'm sorry, I'll stop. I'll chill with the glaze. My top 3 characters are Higuruma, Yuji, and then Dabura. Valid. Yuji deserves the glaze. Yuji has always deserved the glaze. Yuji is an absolute goat of a main character, dude. Like, genuinely. The thing is, because of my, like, natural thing that makes me kind of less interested in Yuji is, like, because something about main characters, I feel like it's not even the fault of how they're written, it's more so to just, like, I never feel like I have as many stakes invested in the main character, right? So Yuji at first, I was like, Yuji's cool, he's alright. And then, like, the more I reread the series, and the more chapters came out, and the more I saw him do stuff, and now with Modulo, slowly, since the first time I watched Jujutsu Kaisen, compared to now, Yuji has just, like, probably grown on me more than any other character ever has. I feel like he's impossible to not... Okay, I say that. I know people who don't really fuck with Yuji, but, like... Yuji at first was, like, main character. Okay, he's cool, I guess. And then just the more I read, and the more I read, and the more I rewatched, and the more content I made, and the more I analyzed his character, and now with Modulo, it's like he just went up, and up, and up, and up, and up. And now I'm sitting here going, oh my god, do I have to demote Todo, bro? Where's the page? I don't know. It's not my fault, I promise. But that, I can't get over that spread. It's been 8 minutes, the hell. I cannot get over that spread, man. Mine is Gojo, Yuji, and Panda. Ugh. Yuji has been my GOAT, so Modulo is just peak. I mean, Yuji was in my top 5 before Modulo started, for sure. Like, he was number 4, I think. Like... Reread the fight. Mahito is actually a fucking bomb. That's what I'm saying. They didn't fight. There was no fight. They did not fight, bro. Mahito cried, threw shit at him. Again, he just did the same thing, right? He was like... He just did what he could. Desperate. He's just like there, like mashing his keyboard, right? He's just spamming the ability key. And then Yuji's just diffed him. Top 5 are Gojo, Maki, Chozo, Yuji, and Kashimo. Okay, except from Kashimo, valid top 5. We don't appreciate Kashimo here. Oh, and we get the new episode in like an hour as well. Oh my god, bro. What a peak day. Yuta, Gojo, Maki, valid. That is a valid top 3. Mahito is the Megami of curses. Low-key.
This is Oliver Queen stream.
See, I'm telling you, I'm calling it now. Page 14 is just an explanation, like a big text-heavy explanation of Maru's technique. That's why it's taken so long. Trust me, that's what it is. It's finally, we're just going to get the full explanation. The pages are on Twitter if you want to see them. Unfortunately. What just happened? What did just happen? Did something happen? Is the stream tweaking? What's wrong? Why are we acting like something happened?
Holy crap, guys! JJK's Lightspeed Dabra solos your verse! Oh my god,
you didn't hear that? I didn't hear what? Someone joined the call? Oh, my headset's dead, so okay. Sorry, my bad. You guys can hear it because it's my output capture, but I can't hear it. Wait. Oh shit. Who was it? Did they say anything? Omen. Okay, that was weird. I don't know what the fuck that was. Did you guys hear my headset just, like, get possessed real quick?
Allons, don't talk if you think Yuji's a bum. Or Yuta's a bum.
Why? What? Huh?
Oh my god, guys, he thinks Yuta's a bum. He stopped talking. Oh my god, he thinks Yuta...
You can hear me. Did you guys hear my headset just, like... Huh? What's happened? Alright, someone just be straight with me. Someone give me a complete answer. What's gone wrong with the stream? Oh, because I couldn't hear him because my headset was off, and he came in here and he said, don't. Okay, I get it now. Alright, cool. Thanks, Ty. I couldn't hear you because my headset was off. My bad, chap. My bad. I couldn't hear him. Anyway, back to business. We're still waiting on page 14. He's spitting Yuta slanders. Yuta bum gimmick in 2026, holy. Listen, man, it's just like... The Yuta haters have shot themselves in the foot because they kind of pulled a Boy Who Cried Wolf, right? it's like they end up in a situation where they call you to a bomb so much that when I sit here and say like, oh, I think Yuta's like meant to be presented as also having surpassed Gojo and Sukuna here, and they're like, nah, Yuta's a fraud, and it's like, oh really? Wow, like you've only said that what 4 million times? That's crazy. And now it's impactless because they've done it too much. They've run it into the ground. It means nothing. Yo, Hishaku hideout with the $2. Allons-Y, are you wearing headphones for fashion? Bro, they turned off and I didn't notice. They turned off and I didn't notice. Thank you for the $2 though. And Ty, thank you for the $2 as well. Yeah, even the Yuta enthusiast couldn't save. Okay. Okay, bro set me up. That's crazy. Maru's technique might actually be Minecraft. I'm telling you, man. It's Minecraft. It's a crafting table. He puts stuff in his inventory, and then he crafts. Oh my god, bro, it's been 13 minutes. Drop the page! Or better yet, don't drop the page. And then delete your Twitter account, and then we just wait till Sunday. Wouldn't that be, like, absolutely beautiful? Where do you think Maru stacks up in the culling games? His technique is like... Well, actually, he should do alright. I think the only one that comes to mind is Yorozu. Other than, like, you know, Megana. I think Yorozu is probably the only actual problem he'd face in the culling games. Well, that's a lie, actually. I don't know about actual problem, but, like... Again, the thing with Modulo is a lot of these guys are, like, not... You can't really scale the AP back to OG JJK because there's nothing that crosses over. Page out? I bet. Okay, this looks like a fucking... Oh, this is a fucking yap page. Jesus. Okay, so what we're seeing is stuff. Nice. Right. Cursed spirits are formed when cursed energy that leaks from humans accumulates like sediment and takes shape. We know this. And this phenomenon is observed almost takes place only in Japan. So in order to create a world where cursed spirits are no longer born, there are only two options: eliminate cursed energy from Japanese people, turn Japanese people into sorcerers. Doesn't it only happen in Japan? Why does it only happen in Japan? Is it just because of Tengen's other... Why does it only happen in Japan? Yeah, Tengen, right? That's what I thought. Tengen's barriers just... But, so does that mean Tengen's barriers are still intact? Okay. I assume so. That's what I thought. I thought it was Tengen's barriers, but I was like, it's Tengen's barriers... They kind of... I guess maybe they just found something that... Okay. So this plan works as long as those barriers stay intact. So it would mean we either turn all Japanese people into sorcerers or eliminate cursed energy completely and turn them all into like Maki and Toji. As for option 2, the logic is that a sorcerer's cursed energy circulates properly within their own body. That's what I mean. They just need to be able to control it instead of leaking it. It's as simple as that. That's how you become a sorcerer. Instead of leaking it, control it. And because it is actively expended through the use of techniques and the like, the amount that leaks out is drastically reduced, correct? Yeah. Does that include the contents of Yuki-san's notebook? Oh, so I'm assuming that is explained in Yuki's notebook. Because it is actively expended through the use of techniques and the like, the amount that leaks out is drastically reduced, correct? So do we need to, like, give everyone a technique, and will that mean that the amount expended is, like, insanely less? If they're able to, like, naturally control it? I'm speculating here, by the way. Again, leaks, translations, everything, big pinch of salt. Don't... But yeah, it seems like the route we're going down is the route of... Because remember, when Gege announced Jujutsu Kaisen... This is very important, alright? When Gege made his announcement of Jujutsu Kaisen Modulo, he said that Modulo could open a gateway for more potential JJK projects. This is the gateway. If we do make everyone a sorcerer, and we're doing this now here... There's no way we, like, make everyone a sorcerer if we do this. Again, if. But if we do this and we go down the route of making everyone a sorcerer, there's no way we do that and then just end JJK forever. I think this is probably us opening that gateway that Gege talked about to more JJK projects in the future. And also it's Shueisha who love money, so like, you know, they're gonna be like, Gege, you will fucking make more, you will write Modulo, and then you will make shit tons more for us forever. They're force-feeding Gege cursed objects, bro. They're gonna make him immortal like Yuji. And like just have him sit there writing Jujutsu Kaisen for the rest of the time. JJK Modulo Z. Yes, like literally they want it, I think they want it to be the next Dragon Ball, like straight up. Your recent videos inspired me into making JJK videos. When this chapter comes out, I'm gonna make a video on it. That is dope. Go for it, man. That's sick. "50 minutes, wait for a recap page." Where is the recap? Like, okay, no, it is recap, but like, it's relevant recap. And again, that's the problem with leaks, bro. It's like, this page would just be a page that releases with the chapter, but they have to sit and translate, or they don't have to, they choose to sit and translate all this text. And that's why it takes long, right? But it's like, let's not make that a JJK problem. That's not a JJK problem, that's a leak problem. This is very relevant information. I love it, 100% agree. Okay, good. Well, I'll say it for everyone else then. Yeah, like next week, we're gonna get a recap. That's a real recap. It's not a problem at all, it's just time. It's just true. I mean, it is true, yeah. But like, again, it's a leaks thing. It's just fucking... I don't think we're gonna see Dabura versus Mahoraga in this chapter. I think we're not focusing on that right now. Maybe like the final few pages, I don't know. But I think we're focusing on this. Do you think Yuka will survive? Yes. This ties up a lot of issues I have with OG JJK, by the way. Like, these are the main points that I felt were underdeveloped in JJK that I was like, why have we ended the series without... That's what I always said. The characters' stories ended, but I don't feel like the overall story of Jujutsu Kaisen ended. This is it getting a really solid fucking conclusion to lots of this stuff. So, like... JJK as a whole, it has been massively elevated because of Modulo. And I know some people are going to hate that because some people get genuinely angry when they see other people enjoying something like JJK. But JJK deserves to be where it is because it is just that good. Obviously, there are still problems with it. I'm not going to pretend like it's perfect, but, you know. Like, yeah, Gege is just, he is just a good writer. At this point, there's no denying it. He's done way more good than bad. Like, way more. And even when he does bad, he has a very valid reason. Do you think anyone will die with Modulo End? I think we'll probably get a death or two, yeah. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if one of the twins die. I don't know, we'll see. Maybe Dabura. I hope not, but maybe Dabura. We'll find out. Also, like, I want to know what's going on with the Yori, bro. I can't wait to see the final chapters of Modulo, because I think it will paint the picture very... I mean, even this chapter is painting a very clear picture about where we're taking JJK. And I low-key feel like that after Modulo, we're either going to keep making these short stories, or we're just going to start JJK Shippuden and do like a full, proper shonen serialization based off everyone becoming sorcerers. With like... And I hope Yuka and Tsurugi aren't treated like Yuta. In that I hope they... Well, I guess they're a bit too strong now, while Tsurugi is. Maybe they will have to be treated like Yuta, in that, you know, they get sidelined for a new MC and then come in later as other characters. I guess I'd be okay with that then, but I'd want the main character to be interesting, like... This is a big what-ifs we're talking about now, but I do think this chapter and Gege's statement makes it clear that, like, we are definitely getting either more short stories, or, I don't care, either way, like, either more short stories or just a big, proper JJK Part 2, like, 200 plus chapters. I think we're definitely getting more. I think it's pretty clear at this point. I'd be okay with a brand new like character as the main character, like completely new. It would just have to be interesting. Will Modulo get an anime? Almost definitely. It'll be ages till we see it, but there's no way they're not gonna take the opportunity to animate this because, you know, it could like easily be like 10, 12 episodes. Thoughts on JJK just getting mini spin-offs? Yeah, I'd be fine with that as well. Well, I think what we're doing here is setting up actual news stories past this point rather than previously. So I do think this means our chance of getting Heian Era flashback or like extensions to the main story anytime soon are pretty unlikely. But it does make it much more likely that we're going to get new JJK stuff moving past forward from this point. I imagine the rest of the pages are pretty dialogue heavy, yeah. I really want to know what Kaizenji would look like in Britain. Oh, scary thought. But like, where's Shiba? True. Shit would be Bloodborne, innit? A Rame Heian Era cooking show spin-off confirmed. Hey man, I'm saying it. Heian Era flashback would be dope, but it would be really cool, and I'd love to see it. But as long as it's JJK, I'm there. I'm there. I'm interested. Do you think JJK Legacy can be in danger because of money laundering? I am not really sure what you're getting at there. I don't think JJK is a money laundering scheme, from the best of my knowledge. Do you think Kenjaku would like this evolution of Japan? I think he would find what Maru is doing very, very interesting, yes. I think he'd find a lot of this very interesting. JJK is a psyop. Yeah, I would love, like, a mini story like Modulo that's just called, like, that is just Kenjaku's 1,000-year voyage or something. Now, something I do want to point out. The mathematical term modulo, I believe, refers to a remainder. So, like, when you know, when you do, like, bus stop division. At least from my understanding of it, like, you know when you do, like, bus stop division, that's such a, like, fucking dumb way of explaining it, but, like, and then you have, like, the remainder. That number, I think, from what I understood for the brief time that I looked at it, is that modulo in maths is, like, the remainder. So if we're doing something here, I imagine the title's going to tie into what's actually happening here. There'll be a remainder of sorts. Or maybe Yuji is just the modulo. Maybe Yuji's like I've said remainder too much now. So I'm sorry. I wanted to voice that before it happens, and the internet goes, "Oh my god, the title foreshadowed it the whole time." It's like I know. Yo, blazing fast again with the fight, bro. Stop sending me money. I beg. I feel bad now. I do appreciate it though. What if for a third entry into JJK, the third focuses on the Heian era, a prequel to JJK, to show us the peak of sorcery? There would be peak. It would be peak, and I would love to see that, but as of this chapter doing this, I don't think it's very likely that we're going to see it anytime soon, at least. People need to give up on Heian era spin-off. It would not be that cool. Gege does not want to do that. Okay, look, first of all, let's not speak for Gege, because he did even say that he considered the possibility of doing, like, other time periods. So I'm sure it crossed his mind. And it would be that cool. If you wouldn't find it that cool, let's chill, but, like, it definitely would be that cool. But I do also agree that at this point, I feel like we need to move on from that idea a bit, because we're getting our hopes up. Heian Era is just Japanese history with some fantasy characters. That's kind of a naive way of thinking, though, because it's a fictional story. You will follow the fantasy characters. He's not going to write, like, a fucking a non-fiction book documentary about the Heian Era in real life. Like, but I agree that we need to kind of move past that, because it's just, you know. Breaking news, Fan goes broke sending money to Allons-Y. Yeah, please don't do that. What Allons means is if we divide 3 by 2, then there'll be a remainder of 1. Exactly, and I believe that is something to do with modulo, whether that is like a modulo or what, but it's the remainder. When you do a division and there's something left over, it's the leftover is the modulo. So like in a way, Yuji could be the modulo, or we could have like, you know, a remainder from. How's page 15 taking even longer? In volume 30, he literally said he would get questions about stuff in JJK. That was literally just IRL stuff you could look up. That the Heian era stuff is mostly. That's what he meant. Oh yeah, no, I get that about like. No, I understand that. But what I'm saying is, if he made a Heian era story, it wouldn't be just that. It would be Jujutsu Kaisen in the Heian era. You know, I'm sure it would be tied in and related to like the actual Heian era lore. But it wouldn't just be a documentary where he goes like, well, there's no point writing it because it's just the same as the normal Heian era. That's silly. That's like saying there's no point writing 2018 in JJK because it would just be like normal 2018. It's like, it doesn't, it's the same, you know what I mean? It's a fictional story. You write it as a story. 1 more hour until episode 7. I cannot wait. I cannot wait for episode 7. It is going to be so peak. I'm very excited. Like, genuinely. And then I'll make a video and I'll be fucking exhausted. Oof. What's the time in my place? It is nearly 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So, yeah, literally like 40 minutes until episode. And if we don't get this chapter finished by that time, I will be going to watch it instead, because I have video to make, and then I have to get ready for tomorrow, which I am going away for a few days. A nice little well-deserved break, I think. I've been working my ass off. I meant as if JJK is going to be treated like Dragon Ball for more money. Can it be a danger for JJK's legacy? Not necessarily. Like, I think as long as Gege wants to do it and Gege is involved in the writing, I think it'll be fine. As soon as it becomes like a Gege no longer wants to do it, or stops writing, and then Shueisha keep pushing JJK, depending on the quality and like how, because I think they understand for JJK is like, quality is the deciding factor here. If it starts being bad, it will probably fall off more than they intend. So I think they know that to an extent. But I think as long as, like, for the foreseeable future, as long as Gege wants to do it, and he's doing it, then I think it's chill, and we're chilling. I don't think Iori is necessarily a loose plot point. I think it's just like, we'll probably see something about Iori in the next couple chapters, and if not, then probably be in the next part or something. Page dropped? I bet. Page 15. It's just another page of them talking. Yeah, big yap sesh. But I don't... Oh. Right, it's all that yap for nothing. But I don't think option 2 is what we need. Never mind, back to Heian era flashback. The harm caused by curse spirits would simply be replaced by harm caused by curse users. Exactly. And wouldn't that also result in more people like Toji Zenin being born? Okay, there's definitely a translation problem there, because they're referring to 2 different things, but they're basically saying both those options suck, I think, because then it will just be sorcerers versus sorcerers instead of sorcerers versus cursed spirits, and then if you take away all cursed energy, everyone's going to end up being like Toji and Maki. Or like lots of people, I guess. Okay, so we're kind of shutting that option down. It looks like we're going to do a secret third option. Maybe. There's always the possibility that such a person could turn out evil as well. Exactly. That kind of case doesn't occur unless the person originally possesses an exceptionally large... Huh. There's always the possibility that such a person could turn out evil as well. That kind of case doesn't occur unless the person originally possesses an exceptionally large innate technique or cursed energy. That's cool to know. That's fucking sick. That's very cool to know. We proceed with option 1, removing cursed energy from both the Japanese and the Sumerian people. That's correct, right? Cursed spirits aren't born from the Sumerian people anyway. If we were to take cursed energy from only Earthlings, it would just create friction again later. Yeah, so they do it to both the Japanese and the Sumerians, because the whole point is we're trying to create harmony. If one side are superpowered and the other side aren't, it creates a lot of problems. Okay, I get the logic behind that. So we might be doing the opposite of what we thought last time. We might be ending JJK here. Show us the panel of Yuji at page 14. No, I don't want my channel nuked. Go look at it. I'm not showing any pages on here. I am refraining from showing illegal leaks in my live stream. Well, that's true. After talking, oh, fuck off. Oh, after talking this far, it feels strange to ask, but my apologies. I'm Maru. Maru, what do you think about what do you think about what we're about to do? It's atonement. We've caused trouble for Earth. Interesting. This is a very interesting dialogue because it seems like I don't actually know what we're gonna go for here. First, it was like, oh, we're gonna remove, we're gonna make everyone a sorcerer, and then Yuji like, because like we said, the problem with that is like it doesn't really solve the issue because then everyone will become a sorcerer, and then you'll just have sorcerer versus sorcerer, which is like good for continuing the story, I guess, but bad in terms of what they're trying to achieve. So that does make sense. It does make complete sense. I suspect we're gonna have some kind of middle ground option that we find, because like, but knowing that about heavenly restriction is interesting as well. It really just, honestly, I think it just, you know, the future of JJK will be decided based on whatever the fuck they want to do, I guess. I don't think they're going to use the ghetto method, no. I think that's unlikely. Things might go wrong and set up JJK Part 2. It's possible. I feel like that's a little bit coping, a little bit, because, like, I don't think, even if it's, like, a setup thing, I don't think you ever really end a series like this on, like, an Infinity War style, oh my god, it all went wrong and the series ends, you know? And then wait for Part 2. It's like, if it's Part 2 of Modulo starting soon, sure. If it's a whole new series like a year later or whatever, based on the fact this went wrong, I don't think that really works. There wouldn't be anything wrong with it, it's just I don't think that's how they tend to do these things. It's not normally how they're structured. Ending Modulo with something going wrong doesn't feel right. That's what I mean, is like, I feel like it's just not how he would write it. All cursed energy goes into some dude and becomes this insane main villain, lol. Yeah, but then how do we fight the main villain if no one else has cursed energy? And I don't think we're going to be turning every... Or, I mean, they even said, like... I don't know, again, this is a translation thing, I think. I'm not going to look too deep into what this all means, especially the heavenly restriction stuff, until we get the official translations. But yeah, it seemed we maybe jumped the gun a bit with like, oh my god, they're gonna do option 2 and we're gonna make everyone sorcerers and get like a guaranteed sequel. Okay. Let's just keep coping, shall we? Let's just keep coping. Yeah, Yuji mentioning Toji is pretty sick. It might have been Maru, to be fair. I don't know, it's like, I imagine the information's in the book anyway, so both of them probably know at this point. I don't think we're ending JJK for good. I think it's possible, but I doubt it. It's just that maybe if we tie things up here, we do go back and do flashbacks instead, or like expanding the story. Or again, it's very possible we find it's very possible we find a middle ground that allows us to continue forward with JJK. It really depends on this chapter, the next few chapters, how we end off, and then what they want to do. Like it's such a, we're gonna have to cope regardless because we're not gonna have confirmation. We're not gonna know until we know, you know? Like, we can't base it just off this chapter. We can't base it just off this dialogue. We can for speculation, obviously. Like, I encourage people to do that, but like, we can't go, it's, you know, 100% this, that, because we don't know. Like, people said, there's no way we're getting more JJK after JJK ended, and a year later, here we are with Modulo, you know? Can they even touch other sorcerers with what they're about to do? I don't see why not. I want to consume JJK until I'm old, man. I want to consume it for as long as Gege is willing to do it. Or like, yeah, wanting to do it, rather. As long as Gege's got something to give us, I'll happily consume JJK. But I think once it's like Golden Age is done, I'm happy with it just. And if the Golden Age is here, if this is it, then I'm glad we got it at least. But I hope for more. Or maybe we do just, like, get rid of Cursed Energy here, and then we go to Samaria. And we just do a whole new story on a different planet. Wouldn't that be sick? Page dropped? Alright. Cool. They're just in a kid's room, bro. Like, what even is this? Also, just like the other chapter, we can see Yuji's forehead and there's no fucking Kenjaku scar, so we can stop coping. And then at very least, I want everyone to feel that the world became better because they met us. Sorry. I won't deny that way of thinking. In part, it's correct. But what we're about to do is a big sin. Why? In exchange for safety, we'll be stripping the future of every possible... In exchange for safety, we'll be stripping the future of every possible potential. For example, now that aliens have arrived, research into cursed energy, which had long been stagnating as a potential new energy source, should have advanced rapidly. That's what I'm saying, is like, this conversation is interesting because it's a conversation. That is such grass is green. It's interesting because it's like, it's interesting because it's like we're actually thinking about it. Instead of going, we're just going to remove cursed energy, we're just going to make everyone a sorcerer. I like that Maru and Yuji are actually considering the consequences of their actions and thinking about the best scenario. Which is why I think we might come to a middle ground option, or something might go wrong, or like something might go right, and it might go... It doesn't necessarily have to go wrong, it might go different. Do you know what I mean? It might go different to how everyone's expecting. I feel cutting out cursed energy is not the solution. I don't think that's... the thing is, with this conversation is making me think they're not going to choose one or the other. Like, I don't think it'll be that simple. Or at least even if they do choose one or the other, I think the result actually won't be that simple. I think that's what I mean. Like, let's not jump to conclusions about what this means before the conversation is over. Let's like let it cook. And because I think this is maybe gonna go past just this chapter. I don't know, we'll see. Like, there's probably only what, 3 pages left? 4 if we're lucky. Considering, like, the double spread we got, probably only, like, 3-ish. I read the word potential and just see Megami. JJK has cooked my brain. Genuinely, I was watching JJK with my sister the other day, and Megami sits on the stairs in Season 1 and says, "What did Sukuna mean by that?" do I have the potential to beat special grades? And I was like, there's no way he actually said that. Just edit the part of the soul that leaks cursed energy. I mean, I don't think it works like that though. I think they just do leak cursed energy. Because like if they don't leak it, then they have it, like flowing through them. I mean, yeah, that is just Yuji's face. He didn't bring the hood down, but that is his face. Full face. Big Yuji Itadori face. It's possible that hundreds of years from now, resources will be exhausted and cursed energy will be the only thing left to rely on. That kind of possibility will be erased. Above all, we'd be meddling with other people's bodies without their consent. That's nothing to be praised. Then what? Then what should I do? But still, I'll do it. This is very interesting stuff. I've just realized something. Was I right? Oh my god, I was right the whole time. That's what Yuji's saying. He's saying, when resources are exhausted, cursed energy will be how we save ourselves, right? Okay, if you're a real one, if you are a long-time Allons-Y watcher, then you'll maybe know what I'm talking about. Flame knows what I'm talking about. You guys know. Global warming, Blance. Oh my god. Oh my god. There's no way. There's actually no way this has come back round a year and a half later and I was actually right. What the fuck? Wait, if that's true, if that's actually what Gege's doing in Modulo, that was... I thought it was impressive that it was set up from the beginning of JJK. There's no way this has been, like... I mean, obviously it's probably retrospective, but still. That's foreshadowed since, like, chapter 12 of OG JJK. Forget me being the GOAT. Gege's the GOAT. Allon's hairline real? Fuck. It was in the iceberg video, yeah, but I made a separate video. Let me pull it up. You know what? There's no way. I have to make another video on it, right? I have to make another video on it. Oh my god, bro. I've literally just read that page and I've realized that's what Yuji's saying is like... Even the visuals, like look at the visuals on the panel, like the stars in the background is like a very similar visual to like what was actually given. I can't believe that. There's no way, right? Oh my god, that's actually ridiculous. How long ago was the video? I can't even find it, I've been scrolling for so long. July 21st, 2024. A year and a half ago. Gojo predicted Jujutsu Kaisen's ending. Go watch it. I'm gonna link the video. Go watch this video, chat. If you want to know what I'm yapping about, go watch this video that I made a year and a half ago. I've pinned it. Yeah, I know, the video quality kind of sucks compared to now, but still. There's no way. Forget me predicting that. The fact Gege has done that. I'm gonna... That's ridiculous. That's actually ridiculous. What chapter was it? I need to know. Does anyone know what chapter it was? I want to say 32. Why do I want to say 32? Do I remember from a year and a half ago? It is 32. Holy shit. I'm fucking lost for words, honestly. New page? I'll get to it in a second. Okay. Let's see the new page then. Page 18. Is that really okay? No, it's not. Even so, I'm going to do it. Why? Because I believe it's what should be done. More than anything, it seems I'm going to live for another 300 years or so. Why is that the number that he's fucking pulled out of his ass? So I can see through what needs to be done, and if it comes to that, I can also bear the punishment for it. That's rough, man. Please don't do this option just for Yuji's sake. Like, please? That can't be... We can't end JJK like that, right? We can't end JJK with just... With just Yuji just, like... having to deal with it. That's... What? I don't know what DOB is, I'm being real. My brain's just... I have no clue. I really, really don't want cursed energy to be removed. Yeah, neither. I can't fucking believe that, dude. I'm gonna make another video on it. Wow. That's vindication. It's mad. It's actually mad. It's just mad. It's actually just mad. Final page. Huh? Even if cursed energy disappears, I wonder if I still won't age. I'm not going to interfere with the souls of the current sorcerers or the Sumerian people. Huh? I intend to strictly limit it to non-sorcerers and to humans who will be born from now on. Otherwise, there would be people whose lives would completely change from this point onward. Well then, next up are the cursed spirits. Right, as for the cursed spirits that exist now, no, that's not it. Even if we remove cursed energy from the Japanese, cursed spirits will probably still be born. Huh? What? I don't get it. Bro, Yuji's making no sense in this chapter. Again, we need translations. I'm not even going to think about it too much. This whole conversation has seemed like Yuji going, it doesn't work, it doesn't make sense, but I'm gonna do it. But it doesn't actually, it's like stupid and silly and it doesn't make sense, but I'm gonna do it. And it's like not what we should do, but I'm gonna do it. That's what this conversation feels like. Well then, next up are the cursed spirits. Right. As for the cursed spirits that exist now, no, that's not it. Even if we remove cursed energy from the Japanese, cursed spirits will probably still be born. Is it because it is the world? I don't know. So like, that's what I mean. It feels like Yuji saying, I'm gonna do it. This is what I need to do, but it doesn't work. But I'm gonna do it, but it doesn't make sense and doesn't work, but I'm gonna do it. Like, what is happening? Again, leaks, bro. Just leaks. Let's not... I'm not even gonna... I ain't even gonna deep it too much. Like... It... Editor's note. Is harmony in the world impossible? Okay, so it's just not that simple, right? Yeah, it's not that simple. That's what I mean. I didn't feel like we were gonna get it in this chapter. Like, the conclusion for what we're gonna do. I just, yeah, wait for the official and wait for next week. Wait for the official and next week, because we don't know what they're gonna do. I think is the idea. It's a weird one. Yeah, the translations are definitely not it. There's no Dabura in this chapter. At all. It's all Yuji and Maru, the whole thing. I don't know what DOB is, bro. Oh, date of birth. Oh, it's in March. I'll tell you that much. Allons-Y go to college? Not anymore. I recently dropped out. Because I hated it and YouTube is my passion. See the next tweet. No break next week. Oh. Oh. There it is. Announcement. Due to overwhelming popularity, starting next issue. 3 consecutive color pages. Part 1 begins. Presented with a color center spread. Now that doesn't necessarily mean part 1 of Modulo, it can mean lots of things. It can mean part 1 of Doesn't I don't know. It does seem like it's saying part 1 begins, as in like it's a title. But like that part 1 begins kind of has nothing to do with everything else in that sentence. Starting next issue, 3 consecutive color pages. Okay. What's that got to do with part 1 begins? Yeah, I mean, I'd say there's like it part 1 of 3 color spreads. What are you talking about? Well, no, because that's I mean, part 1 of the 3 consecutive issues. Starting next issue, yeah, 3 consecutive color pages, part 1 begins. That's what I'm saying. It's translated really weird, but I imagine it's just part 1 of the finale, right? Yeah, part 1 of the finale, part 1 of the 3 final chapters, each with a color spread. Because it doesn't make sense to go part 1 begins at the end of what would be part 1. Just wait for a better translation, bruv. Yeah, fuck off, Orion. I know. If you had been sat here watching the stream, you realize I've said that for the whole fucking stream. Bro's coming in here for 30 seconds going, bro, just wait for translations. That's what I'm telling these guys, bro. But I'm pretty sure... I'm pretty sure this just means there's 3 chapters left. Don't care, you're a bum. Fuck you. No, JJK Modulo will have 30 chapters. No, it won't. It will have 25, in theory. Because it was going to be 7 chapter volume 1, 9 chapter volume 2, 9 chapter volume 3, which makes 25. That's 3 volumes. It's the same as OG JJK. You start with 7 chapter volume, and then you do 9 chapter, and then you keep doing 9 chapter. So we've done a 7 chapter volume, then we did the next 9 chapters, and now, I believe, 3 chapters left, 23, 24, 25. That's 25 chapters exactly, 3 volumes exactly, so there's 3 chapters left. So part 1 of the 3-part finale. Yeah. That doesn't mean that we're getting a new part to Modulo. That is just an announcement of the fucking finale. But of course, I would not be surprised if it's been written like that. I can't wait to go into the replies and just be like, fucking hell, bro, like, what have I sniffed dust or something? Like, oh, shit. What was I trying to say? I need to go wash my face, man. I'm sorry, it's actually killing me. Oh, fucking hell.
Hello, chat. How are we doing today? Now that he's gone, a real, proper YouTuber is here to talk to you. What's going on? What are you guys talking about? Okay. When Allons comes back, I want you all to, like, I don't know, spam the middle finger emoji. It would be very, very funny. As soon as he comes back, I'm leaving. Oh, he might have his headphones on, I just realized. Shit. All right, thank you, thank you, thank you. Do you guys think he's washing his hands? Like if he pisses? I don't think he does, honestly. Utah is the GOAT. Shut up. Shiny, shut the fuck up. Don't say anything. I lied, you can say hello. This is my stream now.
Hello, Orion stream. Hello, Orion's chat.
As soon as Allons comes back, we're leaving, and then chat's gonna spam middle finger emojis. Bro, where is he? He said he's gonna wash his face.
And for a piss as well. Well, Mahito got wrapped up pretty quickly. It actually must just be my room. Ugh. Been kicking up dust. Did bro wash his hands? No, bro, I stuck them in the toilet. Like, what? Yuji's top 5 now, okay. Stop reading leaks. I have stopped, there's no more. No break next week. Oh, yeah, I was going to look at to see if people... Did he delete the post? Surely not. Wait, why? What? Can we get rid of leak culture completely? It's up to the leakers. If they stop doing it, it would go away. It's as simple as that. But they won't. So, oh, he deleted it. He deleted it because I think he realized people were getting the wrong idea. He deleted the post saying part 1 because I think people were getting the wrong impression from that. Yeah, it is nearly time for the new JJK episode. Very, very excited for that. Still can't believe that global warming shit, man. It's actually mad. Actually crazy. Who's atting me? Why can't I see? Huh? I've been added to something in the leak server, but I can't fucking find what it is. Huh? Maybe I just haven't muted the server. Maybe it wasn't an at. I have. What the hell? Someone's added me in the leak server, but I can't fucking find it. Oh, wait. Did I find it? Nope. Maybe they just replied to me. I don't know. Bit weird. Whatever, I guess. Oh. Time to wrap shit up, I think, guys. I think it is time to wrap shit up. Oh, is it DMs? The hell? I mean, are they leakers? Ugh. Is JJK out yet? Let me have a look. Sorry, I'm like hella distracted. I'm trying to like manage what I'm actually wanting to do right now. Because the episode will drop any minute. Look. Oh, it's just someone sending me scans. Alright. I've been sent an image of like a tiny little cutout of some Discord feature, and I think it was meant to mean something, but I do not know what the fuck that is. What was going on? Let me have a look. Alright, JJK episode's not out. Yeah. What do I want to do? I've read the leaks. Oh yeah, I was gonna check if he's updated to convert, because he removed the post about 3 color pages part 1, because I think people were misunderstanding. Let me have a look. Oh yeah, he's rewritten it. Okay. Okay, yeah. So yeah. Thank you for the overwhelming support. Starting next issue, the first of 3 consecutive issues featuring color pages, presented with a special center color spread. Yeah. Who was in my chat going, a new sequel announced? New JJK announced. Okay. Yeah, no, it just meant the first of 3 color spreads. I love that. I love the comments I'm seeing on like leaker posts. How will cursed spirits be born if they remove cursed energy? Bruv, it's a leaker. It's not Gege himself. Why do we ask these questions like the leakers know the answer, bro? It's just so much like insane lack of agency sometimes. Mahito will be stronger than Yuji in future chapters. Mahito's gone. There's 3 chapters left. Oh, what's happened here? Well, who is that? What is going on? Right, who is this? Right. Okay, if anyone involved with the leak server or leakers or leaks are like in the chat, I've just opened my Steam again for no reason. Can you hear me still? Does my mic still work? Are we good? I want to make sure that I'm heard. Right. I don't want to see anime episode leaks. I don't want to see leaks at all. Stop the leaks. I have a feeling at least one of you is watching based on messages that I've received in the last, like, half an hour. Piss off! Sam. Sam, you're not serious, bro. You're so unserious, man. I actually saw it. Oh, it's fucking funny. Cutting out? Oh, well, whatever. I'm gonna wrap up now anyway. Ah, what an interesting time. Interesting time. Don't worry, I'm going away for like a weekend. I'm going away for like a couple days, but when I'm back, there will be 2 videos that I will have in the works. One will be the global warming theory. The other will be similar to what Orion did, but a lot more harsh than he was, because he was too nice. Because I have some stuff to say about leaks that I feel like certain leakers need to hear, because they're very delusional at the moment. Very, very delusional. We will not be watching. You will be watching, because you're with me that leaks stink, and we should erase them from reality. Oh, and an episode review tonight, of course, yeah. I feel like this is an announcement of the ending. To an extent. It lines up. It should be 25 chapters long. Like, plus 3 chapters from 22 brings it to 25, right? Makes sense. Bro, leaks have been out of hand. They've been out of hand. But if you want to not get spoiled, you have to read them. That's why they suck. Kagurabachi, leaks exist, but you don't have to read them. I've been spoiled once or twice, it's kind of annoying, but like, I feel the reason I don't engage with Kagurabachi leaks is because I can happily go about my week and not get spoiled on Kagurabachi leaks at all. That's why I don't talk about them, I don't read them, I don't even acknowledge their existence unless I'm yapping about, like, something like this. But with JJK, this is how we do it. We put them on Twitter, we don't tag stuff, we like... And then when you complain about it, they go, just like mute the tag, or just like, don't go on Twitter. It's like, alright, I'm gonna have to put my phone down and not look at it for half a week. Because people post shit and they don't tag. And then it's on all social media platforms. All of them. Like, and especially as a content creator, it's impossible not to see. So unless I want the whole thing ruined for me, which, I get comments, you know? I get comments being like, yo, have you seen this happen in the latest chapter? It's like, I will be spoiled if I do not consume them when they are released. And it goes for a lot of people. It's the same with a lot of people. YouTube videos, like, YouTube videos, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. If you engage in JJK in any way, or Modulo, you're going to get spoiled on the leaks. It's going to happen. Which is why people read them, is because they're there. Right? That's why. If we just didn't do it, and we all waited until Sunday, everyone would still have to wait the same amount of time between each chapter, because believe it or not, leaks don't save any time. You still have to wait a week between each leak. It's true. Thursday to Thursday, it's a week. You're waiting a week for an objectively shitter version of the chapter that is brought to you by the most, like, fucking high and mighty people. Delusional. Like, the way I've seen leakers talk, and like how they used to talk in their old server, and the way they be moving, like with this fucking stupid cocky attitude, acting all high and mighty. Oh, we pay for them out of our own pocket. Shut up, bruv. Go crawl into a hole and sleep. Pussyo. Fuck off. Dickheads, bro. Oh, but it's so hype. Shut up. Doing it for the whole community. That sounds valid and fair, doesn't it? So dumb. If you just didn't do it, Oh, we pay for them out of our pocket. Alright, so don't. Paying for them for you. They just bitch about it. Don't. How about you stop paying for them? Have you considered that if you don't like doing it, don't do it. Don't pay for them. Alright? Stop paying for them. Stop distributing them. Alright? And then we can all read the chapter happily on Sunday in high quality and everyone is.
Your mic is cooked, bro. Plug it in. No one can hear you. You're just yapping to yourself right now.
Hello? Can you hear me? Does it sound fine? What I need to finish saying. I've never laughed harder when the guy deleted his post because he realized he was a fucking idiot. You tell him Mini Minter. Bro, I sound nothing like Mini Minter, bro. Or look nothing like him. Also, I don't think he cares about leaks, particularly for JJK. I just know he likes Hunter x Hunter and My Hero, bro. I don't think he gives a fuck. Fraud never showing leak. Yeah. I'd be a fraud if I did show them. That would be counted as distributing in a way. Well, kind of. Not really, but like, still. Bro, just go look at them yourself if you want to see them that badly. Like, what? This guy has been in chat the whole time complaining that I'm not showing them. Right, literally, all you need to do is just look up JJK Modulo 22 leaks. It will be there. That's how fucking easy it is. Episode is out. Alright, cool. Let's wrap things up then. Let's wrap things up once and for all. I'm glad I got that off my chest about leakers, but I will be making a video on it soon, because the delusion is crippling. I'm not gonna lie. It's like actually just gross. Allons learned the whole script of the Orion video. Bro, half that shit he just stole from me anyway. Alright. I will see you guys around, I guess. Bye. Bye-bye, chat. Thanks for popping in. It was fun. I'll see you guys in a bit.